Welcome to my channel. So today is very special because first of all I'm going to do my favorite, and some of the stuff, like I said, I bought. The other stuff I actually got mostly in, either I bought it or I got it in the Ipsy and Box Charm subscription. So that's why I get most of my makeup in from that. But the first one is a Ciate London Spice palette. Now this one, it's kind of cool. It got more smoky brown type looks. Shimmers are beautiful. They're very blendable and all that. So is the matte. I've used, I think, a Ciate London palette before. It was quite a while that I got. And this is more like a fall winter type palette because it got the like deep reds and the deep browns and all that. And so, yeah. But I do like it. I've used it quite a few times. I do like the matte white shade to either set my primer or do a nice little inner corner or brow bone and everything. So like I said, they are good quality, very smooth. The matte, which I have used Wonder Beauty before. I love their under eye mask, the golden one. That is my holy grail when it comes to mask and everything. So this one I got in another box charm. It's a Sweet Escape, and I do test these products out on camera, and then I go later on, use them some more, figure out if I like the formula and all that, and do a video like this. That way I have more depth and more stuff to talk about. But this is more like a very purpley, peaky with some neutral type tones, very spring type look. I've used them. The only thing I really do not like about these type of shimmers, like shimmers here on holiday, you know, shimmers like these are very shimmers that will fall out and you will get shimmer all over you. So if you get this palette, buy it or even get it in a box charm. Do your eyes first with these. I have plenty of times that they will fall out, and times, this is my first big ColourPop palette, and this is from the Smoky Rose Press palette. They are beautiful. I mean, out of all of them and all of that, I truly love it. I love ColourPop Super Shadows. I use plenty of them. I love the lip liners, the lip products. I mean, I have a lip liner from them on today, and everything I have on my face will be down below in the description box, so check that if you want to know what's on here. But the shimmers, so beautiful. The mattes, so deep. I mean, this is a good springtime because it has more variety, and you could do so many looks with these, and they are one of the nicest palettes out so far that, like I said, I've used since I've been testing all these palettes out. So definitely love it. Definitely going to get more use out of it. The only thing that I do not like, it doesn't have a mirror, and I know a lot of ColourPops don't have the mirror in there because I do have quite a few other ColourPop palettes, the small ones, the 9-pan ones. So that's the only bad thing, but I love texture. It's like waves type texture. Even got the colors on the back, what it is, and it's a nice palette. So really enjoy that, and I've used that more than probably other ones, only because it's more my type of color, what I would go for. So I do have some other palettes I'm testing out and using, so those will be in my next favorite fills. So out of all of them, I think I definitely love this the most. Not saying the other ones are majorly fails and they didn't work for me. They're just not my absolute favorite. Okay, next let's do face palettes. Now this is definitely a fail, only because I got this, okay, I use this in one of my videos, which you guys will see. Like I said, I'm doing a lot of pre-filming. My work schedule is kind of screwed up this week, so I've been doing a lot of pre-filming, getting the next week's filmed and upload and all that, which is a lot of work. Which usually on Wednesday and Thursdays when I upload and when I film, and I don't have to rush to get things up and I could do like it each week, but this work week, like I said, it's not my normal typical work week. So yeah. So in one of these, I actually use this. I actually did get this before, but in a different color, because I thought it was pretty and it would be a nice one look eyeshadow. So I decided to get something a little bit deeper. This is like the new Hard Candy Eye Def metallic eyeshadow. Now, when I used this the other day when I was filming about something, I think it was my empties are, yeah, I think it was my empty ones. This will be going up before that, so you'll see that in my description box down below. I liked it. I used one eyeshadow, very bold, very blendable, except when I used a brush, some of this side kind of took off. And then I would dip back in to do the other side. This is where things got bad. The packaging broke. I don't know how to get the little stopper thing out. So I could always, well, I would thought I could, you know, get some off of this, but I can't even get none of this. This is like completely clean. And so it's a complete fail for me. Complete fail because of the packaging. The shade is beautiful, very blendable, stayed on for quite a while, but the packaging sucked. So, big fail. Next, this I've tested out quite a bit. The only reason this is a fail, this is a Real Love by Revolution that you see at Walmart and all that. It is Super Hyaluronic Acid Foundation. The shade is good, very blendable, very lightweight. But you know I have combo skin, so sometimes my skin can be a little oily, sometimes my skin can be a little dry. Like I said, depending on the weather, lately my skin has been very dry. So I've been using more a hydrating type foundation with a matte primer. That way it won't be too matte, look too dry. But every time I put this on, I thought, okay, beautiful. Gives you hydration, all of that. Even for an only person that I am sometimes, it could be a little too hydration for me. There's a limit to where I could go and how far I could go with that. It's very lightweight, but it gives, like I said, too much hydration. If you're an extremely dry type person, you will love this because it gives you the most hydration you could probably ever have. But this is kind of fell for me because of how much it literally, as soon as you put it on, you could automatically see the hydration. At first I was like, okay, cool, you can see the glowy hydration, my skin looks good, but it started getting more hydration, and it's like my oil, some oils came out, it started to look a little too much of that. So definitely a fail. I definitely will not be using it. It just, yeah, kind of like, yeah. Okay, the next one is definitely a big fail too. Sorry, I'm going back and forth because this is something I did a full face using Beauty Counter. I will link that above in the cards you want to see my impression and my first impression using everything. This was one of my fails in the beginning, and I tried to use it more and more, trying to get used to it, trying to, you know, try and use it different ways, and maybe dry out a little bit more, it wouldn't be the way it is. And it kind of looked like saying bullet. So I love the packaging. I love that all the products have this gold and white packaging on their product. So yeah. But the only problem I have with this, and this is like the wand, very spiky, which you guys know I'm not a big fan of spiky wands. I always feel like I'm going to poke my eyes out, which I've done several times with those type of wands. But it makes my lashes look extremely clumpy. Like, more clumpy than that. It's not like a clump where you can just, you know, take out, and the more you build and less clumpy it gets, and start off that way, but it's more like the more you do, the more clumpy it gets. The more it look like spider lashes. And I don't like spider lashes. I never did. I love flory, fluffy lashes. The ones that have all my lashes all spread out and look fluffy and all that. So this is a fail. It just, and plus it does smudge, like it will get on top of my lid because how much product is on and all that. So definitely a fail. This I think was the biggest fail of all. I know a lot of people may love this. It's a sheer and being glowing soap product. Again, another I tested a day first impression on. It has a little pop. It comes out like this, and I thought, not bad. I can work with it. A little glowy, but it looks like an oil green mess. It looks really oily. It gives you that glow, that really glow, and there is like stuff in it. It made my face look more glowy than even this. And I thought, and it has particles, like little particles in it. That looks yucky, gross, and disgusting. So I decided, you know what? People may love it. They may love the glow. They may love what it does for them. But me, no, definitely no. Definitely a no, not using it ever again type thing. And maybe some people may love that. Some people may, you know, if you have drying, love the glow, you'll love this. But for me, that combo, I just can't wear stuff that makes it look too oily or too dry, and that kind of did it for me. Okay, the next one, it's not a bad product. I don't believe it is. I'm probably going to keep using it, but I want to talk about it. e.l.f. came out with these color correcting. I have two of them. I have one the brightening and one the peach one was do the dark circle. So I'm going to talk about both. So out of both of these, you're supposed to put it on underneath concealer before you do your makeup. You can see I kind of use a lot of this one, even though it's a vague. So this is like the banana shade. Yeah, yellow shade, and then we got the peachy one. I prefer the peachy one because I do have dark circles, and the older I get, and the less sleep I get, because of everything I'm doing, and working, and doing stuff here, I don't get the sleep that I used to. So I prefer actually the peachy one. I feel like that it does do some correcting. I don't feel like it's like a really holy grail corrector type product. And you guys know I love e.l.f. I talk about e.l.f. all the time. I always say it's one of my favorite brands. Still is one of my favorite brands to use. But I feel like that the peachy one does more than the yellow one. And I feel like it doesn't do that much brightening. I have other banana powders from Essence, which I would need to get actually. That does more brightening when I had it than this one. And this is a liquid. So it's on that not bad, but not my favorite. It's kind of that middle road. And I prefer the peachy one over the brightening one. Okay, the next one, the baby mascara from Maybelline. Oh, not Maybelline, L'Oreal. You guys know I love the baby lashes. The original one in the pink packaging. This is the baby oversize. Not a big fan. Again, has that spiky, wiggly type of wand. And I don't feel like it does anything for me or for my lashes, and I feel like it does the spiry thing again. So if you guys love the spiry lashes, you'll love this. If you guys love L'Oreal, the original Bambi mascara, and prefer to use this one, you'll love it. But like I said, I like the original one, and I prefer to use the original one. It gives me more volume, more fluttery than this. Okay, so this is not a bad product. And the only reason it's in the iffy category, like, not really the fail category, but it's something that I'm not really going to be using, because I do have a different color, and it's the face blush off from Hot Candy. Now the only reason is because of the color. This looked like a very violet purple type color, but when you swatch it and put it on you, it's more like that color that you see from Dior type color. Very muted type purple. I'm not a big fan of this type of color. I mean, I feel like that it's just too light for me, and the color just too, just not really what I want. So I'm like, okay, maybe I'll try a different color and maybe it will work a lot better. So this is the only reason it's not really my favorite, because of the color. It blends out beautifully. You could put it on your hand, you could put it on your face, you could do whatever you need to do. It works either way. I think you do over powder. I tried it one time over powder, but it's very blendable. You can always build it up. But this color right here I love the most. It's called Born Yesterday. The other one was called Pop Star. This one I like a lot more. This is more my type of color, which I was trying to go outside my comfort zone and use a different type of color, but I figured I know what I like. I know what works for me, and I know what I'll use. So this right here is a very beautiful pinky, you know, normal pink color. Like I said, you could build it up, you could share it out. It's one of those beautiful ones where you could literally just build and build, and it comes very intense but beautiful. So definitely this is a win for me, but not in that color. Next one is the Tarte. Now I know people have used this Tarte Sculpt. They have a blush and a highlighter in this type of packaging. And a lot of people, which I do believe this too, is that every company and every brand is trying to do the child-made, told-made dupe with the wands. I have one of the wands from her that look like this. It does have the same packaging. It does have the click where you just open it and then you could put some out and then close it up. But that one look like this is in the soft bronze. I do like this. I feel like that does blend, but then something weird goes on with it, and it patching in one place and not patching in another place, and it blends out good in one place and then doesn't blend out enough. It's one of those type of products that I like. Tarte. I have got plenty of stuff from Tarte, but this is my first time using anything liquid from them, and I prefer the one from Tower 28. Also, I love the one that has the same thing, which is the e.l.f. one. e.l.f. one is pretty good. I still haven't tried the Milani one, which I'm going to do a first impression on that one. But yeah, out of all of them, I prefer is e.l.f. or the Tower 28 that come with them liquid. You know, like I said, I'll still use it, but I'm not really going to keep it and keep it in my collection. Okay, I'm going to do it quickly because I don't want to have this edit forever. So, these are just meh. They finally came out with pressed powders, a bronzer, a blush, and a highlight from ColourPop. Like I said, I've used a lot of things from ColourPop, and the palette, like I said, is my favorite. These are not technically my favorite. They're just like, not saying the bad product. The highlight is kind of like meh. Doesn't really show up. The highlight I have on now is from Casa, the new one. This does not show up that much. The blush is beautiful. The bronze is okay. So they're not my favorite. Again, like I said, there's some stuff I just really like and some stuff I don't. Now this on the other hand is very beautiful. This is one of the Benefits box blushes. This is a mini. They have full size of these and they have a lot more, and they kind of packed it down to a little bit smaller, thinner. But this is beautiful. I got the one Shelly, and I'm telling you right now, it is a beautiful orangey pink that is nice, and I prefer this. It gives like a little sheen too over the ColourPop one. Like I said, the only thing I like from that is the Superstar Cheek Shadows, the highlight part of it, like this that I have in Lunch Money. These are a lot better than the powder ones, and I prefer to use those over powder. Now, last is lips. Yeah, I tried out a lot of lips. I didn't try a lot of lips more than anything else than ever. I think I'm a lip-holic. I truly do. I got so much lip products, I'm like, Okay, so I did order a lot of this stuff also from my Sephora haul. So, you guys saw that. You guys see a lot of stuff I bought from there too. This is first thing. I've tried Town 20, the lip jellies. I love the lip jellies. They are my favorite one that I've tried so far, Town 20. Besides the bronzer, like, those are things that I found out that I really do enjoy, I really do like. So I decided to try this lip liner called One Liner Multi-Line type thing. So this is what you can use supposedly on your lips, cheeks, eyes, you know, any way you want to. I mostly use on my lips because I use other things on my eyes and cheeks besides this. So this is called Fill Me In. It's a nice nudie type pink brown. It's very creamy, but it's a pencil one, so you have to sharpen it. Really not a big fan of it. It just, I feel like it comes off very easily. So I'm gonna use it, but again, another. Okay, the other one is Mercure Juice Lip Liner from Taunt. I love the plumping Mercure one. The one they recently came out with, and all of that. The plumping, the juicy lips, and plumping juicy lips, and all that. Those are beautiful. I really do like them. This is a lot more creamier than this one, and I do like the color, but I feel like that this does not stay on as well as the other one. This stays on so well. Like, even my lip products wipes off for some reason, this will stay on for the longest time ever. Like, I will literally still have the lip liner on me, and I don't have to reapply. So this is definitely one of my favorite lip liners that I have used so far. Now, let's go quickly with lips. Again, this is something that it's going to be quick because I know exactly what I like or what I don't like. Good. So, I am definitely in love with these new CoverGirl Clean Fresh Yummy Glosses. They are beautiful, but they are still the same. They do, like, no matter what color you have. I got three. I got, Let's Get Frizz, Physical. Then we have Laughable, and I'll see you later. This is the most pigment one out of all of them that I could definitely see the color. They come out like this, but this, like I said, this you could definitely see the color. The other ones are more the clear type ones that no matter what shade you use, like if you're trying to get the ones from the lightest to the darkest, you get more on the lightest one, they're all going to stay the same. You kind of have to go up that line and get the darkest one, and that reason why I picked the deepest one, because I heard from other reviews that they're pretty much swatched the same and look the same. They have the glossiness, like your lips look juicy, look glossiest. I love it. Like I said, this one is more clear. You could definitely tell the difference between this and that, and how difference there is between each of them, and how this has a little bit more pigment than this. So you guys gonna get any, stick with the darker shades and more the shades that look a little bit different than the lightest ones. Next one, you guys, I finally got my Buxom Plump Shot. I love this. My favorite plumping lip product. You guys know I used to have these all the time. They're no difference. They still look the same. They still feel the same. They still give that plumpy but not tingly, hurt type feeling. I love it, and this is definitely a win. I love the glosses, so the lips are so the win. Next is this one right here. This is also from Hard Candy. It's an instant pout. So it's supposed to be a lip plumper like Buxom. This does not do nothing. It looks pretty. It's a natural common lip gloss, but no plump whatsoever. Like, I put it on several times and it's right there. This one right here. I used it several times, and I was expecting either a little plump from Buxom, or that little plump from that Minty Plump, or that Minty Tingler a little bit from either Milani or Buxom, and I'm like, where is it? Okay, I kept on a little bit longer. Nothing. Like, I'm like, you're supposed to be an instant pout lip plumper, but I don't feel it. Not even just a tiny bit, an itsy bit. Still, I'm like, okay, you're just a regular lip gloss. So yeah. So the next one is this one. This is just a basic just lip gloss in Luna Magic Hydrating Lip Balm. Now this makes my lips very hydration. It is in cherry, has a little bit of tint to it, but it's not like overwhelming type tint, like, but it does give your lips a little bit of tint. So it's just a regular lip balm, beautiful. It keeps my lips hydrated. I have the mellow one in the front room. So this is definitely going to be a declutter. This I got a box chum. It's supposed to be a liquid lipstick. You guys know how much I do not like liquid lipsticks. I've been going away from that because I don't like the dry feeling. Now if I put a lip gloss over it, I'm fine. But if you put just wear regular lip gloss, and the shade is really not my color, it's more like a yucky, grossy, I hate to say it's poop brown. So it's way too drying and the color not good. So this is definitely a fail. I'm definitely going to be decluttering that. Not saying. Okay, 3 more, then we are done because my battery looked like it's about weight. Now this is another one of my favorites, and this recently came out. This is the NYX Fat Oil Lip Drip. I want to get more shades. I got mine in fold. Again, the applicator is a little too big for the tiny little hole, so it takes a few, you know, little effort to take it out, and it does spray everywhere, which is not good. So yeah, but It's a beautiful lip gloss that gives a little tint to your color. I mean, if you guys are into, yeah. And I think probably the reason why it's called that because of the application. That's what I'm thinking. So it does like give you, it's not too oily, like it's a natural oil to where it doesn't feel oily, but it feels very comfortable. Doesn't last long, of course, but the packaging kind of, you need to make it a little bit bigger. But I understand why you call it a fat oil lip gloss. So I really do like that. This I recently got. This is the new Fenty Beauty Velvet Liquid Lipstick in Rara. I. This is very pretty. Now this is more a comfortable type liquid lipstick. Now the thing with this is that it ain't transfer proof. It will get everywhere. But it's comfortable. It will stay on your lips. It won't give you lines, anything like that. It's beautiful, and it will not make my lips look extremely dry. This is the difference between me like a liquid lipstick and me not like a liquid lipstick. Because I like the ones that are comfortable, non-drying, and look beautiful. Now I can put a lip gloss over this, which I've done. But it does last for quite a while and everything. So I am happy to have that in my life. This other thing, again, I got from Maksham is from Ida Beauty. And it's a, I think, lip balm and Playdate. It will look like a little lip balm. So this is very comfortable. It has moisturizing. It looks very good. It feels very good. It moisturizes my lips and all of that. Gives a little tint. So anytime I feel like my lips are extremely dry, I will put this on. I'll put my Buxom on. Or even the lip oil or my Yummy glosses on. Just to have something on my mouth when my lips are in that stage. Last but not least, this is L'Oreal nudish tint lipstick. They have the new one, the black packaging, which I did get it, and this I will be trying out. Sorry, my allergies are acting up, but this is the last thing. This is very beautiful type wine. It looks like this, has like a little curve, fits my lips beautifully. And it is something that I really do enjoy. Now I like the shade. The shade is beautiful. It will wear off. It's not one of those like semi-matte type liquid lipstick. It's very creamy. It will wear off, but it's beautiful and non-drying. And it doesn't, like I said, make my lips look dry or feel dry. See, when I look for lip products, I want to try out new lip products. If I hear the word matte, I'm out. If I have the word glossy, creamy, semi-matte, I'm in. So I have my ones I love and ones I don't. But I really do like these colors. Like I said, the only thing, I've liked all my lip products. The only one that I'm really not going to keep is this one by Give Them Lala Beauty. Because it's just a little too drying and I don't like that feeling. But that's everything from my likes and not likes, or spree reviews, or what you want to call this. And hope you guys enjoyed the video. I'm going to go now, wash the stuff off, get ready to go to see the movie, and I'll see you later. Till then, have a lovely day and night. Everything on my face will be down below, description box, so check that out. Give it a thumbs up, hit the notification bell down below. That way you guys know I upload every weekend. And I will see you later. Have a lovely day, and like I said, till then, bye.